I got this mask on because coronavirus is back. People finna start getting sick like they never would before. And I'm telling y'all this because when it was here and you believed it was here, niggas started getting sick. All of a sudden they told you can start back going outside, talking to people. You don't need masks no more. People stop getting sick.
And isn't it ironic?
Isn't that ironic?
Don't you think?
All of a sudden this shit just went away. No more social distance, no more vaccine pushing. It just all of a sudden went away.
Who caught COVID for you that made you feel, oh, this shit is real?
Nobody. I never saw no dope fiend niggas catch it. I never seen the niggas down at the car wash, down there nigga fucking with no rubber, getting high, never bathing, barely eating. I never saw none of them people get it. And there was no big homeless population of people dying of the pandemic. It was all the people who washed their hands. It was the people who had great hygienes. It wasn't the poor hygienic people that was dying from that shit. All the niggas I know niggas that was getting burnt, nigga, during the pandemic and wasn't going to the doctor.
What else is fucking my head up? They said we was in a recession. And back then everybody was up in arms and everybody was we in a recession. We are in a worse economic state than we were back then, and they ain't saying shit about nothing. I was just thinking like, it's really, everything is so media driven that it's like they say one thing and everybody's up in arms. Now we buying up all the tissue, like you saying. All that social distancing shit, it just gone now.
All of a sudden, that shit don't mean nothing no more. All of a sudden, nobody's mysteriously not dying from this pandemic, and they said it hadn't went away. As a matter of fact, it actually has more strings now. So nobody's dying now. What happened? They were killing people. Nigga, that shit was made up and it was bullshit. Man, that shit was to implement the New World Order and what we're seeing today. That was the introduction of the New World Order. All the governments getting on one accord. Never before in history has that ever happened.
Do you think they can get us to social distance again?
You goddamn right. All they got to do is say it because we're sheep now. Nobody's gonna buck. So they already ran a test. Where if they say, hey, get y'all ass back in the house, we gonna go back in the house. The American population and the European populations with fear propaganda. How do you divide a nation? How do you conquer a nation? How do you oppress people? How do you conquer people? Fear, envy, distrust. Fear, envy, distrust. So that's what our media cycles. Because they're cycles: morning, afternoon, evening, late night. So those are cycles that they're running. And so it's a programming, right? Television programming, radio programming, and each news cycle has a narrative and also has an agenda.